Okay, good evening, also good morning. Let us start our evening session. You all can join with me to chant discourse on loving friendliness. Keep your palms together to recite stanzas. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long or large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere, neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment, whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or when awake. One should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision. Removing desire for sensual pleasures, one comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a comfortable seat. Keep your body upright. It should be straight forward. Take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Again, take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Focus on your mind. You feel the body is relaxing as well as the mind. Pay full attention to your body. Determine this is my meditation time. This is not the time to pay attention for past experiences or future plans. Painful attention develop in your strength and courage. Let us practice. First of all, generate metta to yourself, scanning your body head to toes through your mind. Generate metta. May I be well, happy and peaceful. You feel wellness, sorrowlessness, painlessness, and happiness. Painful attention to your body head to toes. Generate metta. Let us share this metta with others as I am. My family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. If there is any unfriendly thoughts of them, let us practice metta along with compassion and equanimity. Let us extend. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy and peaceful. Finally, break all the boundaries and limits. Then practice metta to the universe. Human, non-human, living near or far, born or coming to birth, seen and unseen, all living beings be well, happy and peaceful. Just practice metta to the universe, breaking all the boundaries and limits. All living beings be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings be well, happy and peaceful. Being in this metta development, continuing mindfulness, let us switch to practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Painful attention. Be aware your inhalation and exhalation. Mindfully breathe in, breathe out. Keep your mind end of your nostril and watch your natural inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Be aware whether it is a short breath or a long breath. Developing your mindfulness, see how important the breath is. Inhalation and exhalation. The life is depending on the breath, inhalation and exhalation. Whenever you stop breathe in and out, that would be the last moment of this existence. But the breath is not me, the breath is not mine, the breath is not myself either. Pay full attention, open your mind, try to see the reality. Conventionally, we can talk about the breath, but absolutely there is nothing such a thing to take as the breath. Painful attention, you can see generating, vanishing, generating, vanishing. When it's generate, at that moment it has been changing and then disappearing, vanishing. So you can see in here only process. Rising and falling is the only process. The breath is changing, rapidly changing and changing. The breath is impermanent. Which is impermanent, that is full of suffering. Which is impermanent as well as full of suffering. Such things no one can take as me, myself. Selfless. These three characteristics are visible through your mindfulness. Impermanent, suffering, selfless. The life is depending on the breath, then how would be the nature of the reality of the life? Impermanent, suffering, selfless. Taking this experience, practicing and developing your mindfulness, try to see this reality through all components. All components are impermanent, full of suffering and selfless. Take your time and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Painful attention to your breath, and then you can get into insight practice. Let us practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Dukkhapattacha nidukkha bhayapattacha nibbhaya Sokapattacha nisoka hontu sabbe pipanino sadhu sadhu sadhu. Thank you. Dear friends, now it is time to start our Dhamma sermon. We are in Dhammapada stanza number 205. Paviveka rasang pivitva rasang upasamassacha niddaro hoti nippapo dhammapiti rasang pibam. Brief meaning of this stanza is having tasted the flavor of solitude and tranquility. One who drinks in the joy and essence of the Dhamma is free from fear and evil. This is the brief meaning of this stanza. In here, there are few sentences that we should pay full attention to understand the real meaning, the deep meaning. Paviveka rasang pevitva, having tasted the flavor of solitude. Solitude is one of quality that we should develop. Loneliness is kind of difficult things for the human beings, not just the human beings, even other living beings too. There is a research doing by Oxford University. They found very special things. There are people who are suffering a lot because of loneliness. Loneliness. It is very dangerous according to the mundane situation, mundane thoughts and mundane behavior. Around the world, there are so many people. The higher percentage of people in this human society are getting sick because of loneliness. Loneliness is kind of unbearable things. People who not develop their insight. But Buddha appreciate loneliness. Paviveka rasang pivitva, solitude as tasteful and as a golden opportunity, the Buddha mentioned. The Buddha had mentioned solitude as a golden opportunity for our insight development. But people around the world, they don't like to be alone. They always like to live with this hustle, bustle, busy lifestyle. They attach to this hustle, bustle, busy life. They attach to engage with so many activities in once. This happened because of their insight is not developed much. So when they alone, fear is arising in their mind. Fear is arising in their mind. Therefore, friends, which appreciate by the Buddha is the right. There is no changes of that thoughts and that teachings because it is based on the truth. It is based on the truth. Based on the truth, then Buddha never changed his mind. He never changed his teachings. So we should have to have some experience regarding this explanation. Solitude, loneliness is kind of wonderful golden opportunity for our life. Why Buddha say so? because that is the time that you can use to think yourself, to understand your feelings, thoughts that are rising in your mind. If you are not able to understand that your thoughts arising in your mind, how you can recognize that thoughts, whether it is coming through wholesome thoughts or unwholesome thoughts? It is impossible. So, understanding thoughts that you have, whether it is wholesome or unwholesome, and then we can develop our energy to stop that. If it is regarding unwholesome thoughts, then we can stop because we know it is harmful. In Ambalattika Raulova the Sutta, the Buddha gave advice to Venerable Rahul, very young novice monk. And one of advice that given by the Buddha was, look at yourself. The Buddha was asking, what is the purpose of having a mirror? Then Venerable Rahula replied to the Buddha, to see the face. Okay, same as look at your mirror of your heart to see your spiritual development, to see your nature of your mind, particularly to see your nature of mind. What does it mean? It means Buddha asking to recognize there are wholesome or unwholesome thoughts. Why? If you have unwholesome roots in your mind, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. For what? Not to destroy this human life, the purpose of human life. If you are living with defilements, you don't have opportunity to think deeply and widely. You don't have that ability because that ability is covered by the defilements. Practicing meditation, observing precepts, and doing all these meritorious deeds, what we are wishing. We are wishing to have clean and clear mind. Clean and clear mind. What is the purpose of to have clean and clear mind? To see things very deeply, to see things very widely. So now you can see loneliness is giving opportunity to think ourselves, our thoughts, to recognize our thoughts. What kind of thoughts are arising? What kind of thoughts are dominant there? You can see that. Seeing that, oh, you can take that signal very quickly to your developed mind. Oh, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Why? Lust is there, anger is there, desire is there, ignorance is there. All these unwholesome roots are there. Now you know you are in danger. Then you are trying to tame your word. You are trying to tame your mind. You are trying to tame your action. Doing so, you have opportunity to develop your insight, to develop your insight, spirituality. This is the purpose of our life. So, dear friends, viveka, solitude, or loneliness is very important for our practice to see ourselves, to see ourselves. There is a question always that we should ask from us, who I am, who I am. Next question, what I am doing. Third question, whether it is suitable or not, whether it is suitable or not. These three questions are very important to have ourselves all the time. Who I am. You're not supposed to develop your egoistic thoughts having this question. or I am such a person, I have such a degrees, I am living in this kind of neighborhood, I am son of so and so. Those are not the answer that you should get. What is the answer that you should get? Who I am? I am a human being. Among all other living beings, I am specific as human being. Why I have that name, human? According to the Pali commentaries, Manang Ussatiti Manusso, Pali word for human, Manussa. It's explained in commentary books, Manang Ussatiti Manusso. Who can think deeply, widely, and quickly, they are Manussa, they are humans. So this is the purpose of our life. This is the specific area about our human life. Among other living beings, we are special. Why? Because we have that ability. What is that ability? Thinking ability. We have that ability. So, dear friends, practicing Dhamma, we are trying to sharpen this thinking ability. The goal that we have attained enlightenment, it is the result of our wisdom. How we can develop our wisdom? We can develop our wisdom sharp in our mind. Sharp in our mind. To sharp our mind, very important thing is for us to sharp our mind, concentration. To have a concentration, to develop our concentration, we need loneliness. We need loneliness. That's why most of discourses, when Buddha was explaining, particularly Satipatthana Sutta, Girimananda Sutta, Buddha always explaining the place where you should go to practice. Aranye Rukkamule Sunyagari. Aranye Rukkamule Sunyagari. Try to find these kind of places. Forest, where others are not influenced for your concentration. Rukkamule under a tree. What does it mean? It is also meaning you are sitting for your practice where people are not hanging around. And Sunyagare, empty hut, empty place. Why you want to have this kind of place? Because these places are helpful to be lonely, to be alone, and to concentrate well, help in that environment, take the help from that environment, we can develop our concentration, which is very important for our practice. I would like to share one thing. There was a blind person by birth interviewing by a TV channel, because that blind person has so many abilities and skills, so they were surprised. So they wanted to have a TV show with that person. So that presenter was asking a question from that fellow, even though he's blind. One question was, what do you think about your blindness? You can't see things outside. You don't know what is happening here. What do you think about this situation? Is it something bothering you or not? Then that blind man gave a wonderful answer. That answer was, think about the Buddha. He attained enlightenment. To attain enlightenment, he was practicing meditation, closing his eyes. All meditators, they close their eyes. who wanted to develop their insight, they always trying to close their eyes. Then my blindness is a blessing for my life. That was his answer. That was his answer. But I'm not telling to you blindness is a blessing for us to develop our spirituality. That is not that you should take as take meaning with this story. But there is something that we can think. What is it? That is, dear friends, loneliness is very useful for us to develop our insight. Always we are taking objects from outside through our ear, nose, tongue, and all these bases, faculties. Taking objects and keeping our mind all these objects, and then we are becoming busy ourselves. But the Buddha said, try to be a pre-person. Pre-person means mind, you are not holding anything. The mind, not holding anything. So that kind of solitude is very helpful. Then when you go to sit for meditation or any kind of spiritual development, you have empty mind. It is easy to concentrate. It is easy to get into your meditation object. Otherwise, if you have so many things in your mind, first you have to relax. And relaxing, taking off all these unnecessary memories and future plans, then you can start your meditation. So it takes time. But person who is appreciate loneliness, that person can maintain his mind with few memories, which is very helpful for our mental health too. Mental health too. If you have so many information, so many things, if you don't know whether it is necessary or unnecessary, then you are in trouble. That's why loneliness, solitude is very important. And tranquility. The second one is tranquility. What is that? Rasang upasamasacha, tranquility. Not only that, Dhammapiti rasam pibam. Dhammapiti rasam pibam. You drink the taste of Dhamma. What Dhamma means? What does it mean? Dhamma means the nature, which is not changing because of any reason. Dhamma is not a component. Dhamma is the universal law, it is the nature, it is the reality. The reality is not changing because of any reason. So, Dhamma piti rasam pibam, the taste of Dhamma, drink. Drink taste of Dhamma. Drink taste of Dhamma. What does it mean? Enjoy with the Dhamma. Enjoy with the universal law. What is universal law? Basically, as we know, we observe 5 precepts. For what? To respect the universal law. We are afraid to kill or do any harmful things to others. Not because of breaking precepts, because it is not helpful your healthy mind. Unhealthiness is there. Why? That is universal law. Every action has a reaction. The Buddha said every volitional action has a reaction. If you are trying to do something harmful with harmful, wicked mind, so the result would be the harmful, nasty. It is the nature, the universal law. So we should enjoy with taste of Dhamma. Enjoying taste of Dhamma it is easy to concentrate well. When you are enjoying taste of Dhamma, it is easy to concentrate well because you your mind is free from defilements, which is very dangerous. At the end, you can free from all fear and evil. What does it mean? You can attain enlightenment. So now it is very clear, solitude is one of quality that we should develop to attain enlightenment. If someone willing to attain enlightenment, they should enjoy solitude. They should enjoy solitude and tranquility. Tranquility and solitude. Having that taste, drinking in the joy and essence of the Dhamma, they can free from all evil and fear. When you are free from evil and fear, then you are able to finish, to end suffering, life circle, birth and death circle. You are the person who qualified to end birth and death circle. The Buddha delivered this stanza. There was a situation, as you know, 4 months before his death, the Buddha made an announcement. In 4 months, I'm going to die. He declared. The Buddha declared. So all mundane monks who were there start to lamentating and crying, grieving. You can imagine it, how would be the nature there. Devout monks who ordained but not attained enlightenment yet. They were crying, they were grieving, they were lamenting. So there was a particular monk whose name is Tissa. He did not care about that, like that. He went to isolated place, and being isolated, start to practice. But other monks who were suffering, who were worried, who were crying, they got upset of this monk's nature. Because these monks did not care about the Buddha's announcement, but all others are very upset. So finally, the message went to the Buddha. Buddha knew what is happening there. So Buddha wanted to give an opportunity to that monk Tissa to make an announcement. And then Buddha can use that opportunity to change their behavior. So Buddha invited that monk to come to in front of the community of Sangha, and then Buddha asked, Venerable Tissa, what the monks are saying here, is it true? Then directly that Venerable Tissa said, yes, sir. Yes, Venerable sir. What do you mean? Then that Venerable Tissa said, Venerable sir, you made an announcement in 4 months you're going to die. Before your death, I want to attain enlightenment. That's why I'm practicing. I'm increasing my practice. That's why I went that place, lonely, becoming lonely, and I want to pay full attention. I want to practice. I want to attain enlightenment before your death. That is my purpose. Then Buddha said, excellent, excellent, Tissa, you are excellent. You are my real son. You are my real son. The Buddha said, this is the way how you should respect me. This is the way how you respect me. Because those who love and respect me should act like this. This was the statement made by the Buddha. You are not honoring me by just offering flowers and other items. You honor me only by practicing the Dhamma. Practicing the Dhamma. This is the greatness of the Buddha. The Buddha, not like other religious leaders who were in the world. What does he said? Buddha was very humble, gentle, and loyal person. Being that kind of person, what Buddha said, just offering flowers and things, you can't respect me. You can't respect me. What is the way? Practicing Dhamma. You can honor me only by practicing Dhamma. Applying my method, attaining enlightenment is the way how you can respect, honor to the Buddha. It does means you not now we are in this 21st century, almost 2,600 years ago, the Buddha passed away. So, in this moment also, this Dhamma is alive. What we should do, we should practice the Dhamma. Even offering things to the Buddha, we can use that opportunity, making up our mind. Making up our mind. So to show our gratitude, we should offer, but that is not enough. You have to practice Dhamma. When you are offering flowers to the Buddha, what you should keep in your mind? Puppam milayati yata idammi. All these flowers are beautiful, fragrant for now, but within in few hours, all these beauty will go away. All these freshness will go away. Same as my body. Same as my body. It is a meditation object. This is the way how we should offer things to the Buddha. This is the way how we can honor to the Buddha. Therefore, friends, we should be mindful all the time regarding our objects of our life. We born to this world to develop our humanity, to gain our qualities, not to reduce, not to lose any of our qualities already that we have. So having that aspiration, let us practice this Dhamma. I think that would be enough for today. Let us use this opportunity to share merits with others. First of all, think about departed relatives, friends, family members, and pets. By the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Whoever is affected by COVID-19 and any other sicknesses, by the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to get rid of their suffering and pain, having that aspiration. Make blessings upon them, saying, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits and metta thoughts. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana, having that aspiration, say, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise until the time attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you.